welcome to my channel Learn to Do It. I'm Sandhya. Today I'm going to show you part 2, how to cut jumpsuit and sew it. You can see here crossover, band, pockets, flared sleeves and how you look backside. So let's start now. So in my previous video, I already showed how to cut Palazzo Pant, front and back. But this pant is loose. It means it's not too tight, very loose fitting. So I'm going to show you today how to cut pant for jumpsuit. This is very different than this one. So therefore you need measurements. You need waist, hip measurement, hip length, crotch depth, waist to ankle, it means pant length, and knee length. Waist measurements, this is example. Waist measurement, divide by 4 and you give plus 1 inch for darts. Hip measurement, mine 40 inches, but you have to use your one. Divide by 4. I have 10. You give quarter inches. This is for ease. Hip length, there is no change. Crotch depth, my 10. You have to give plus 3/4. This is for ease. So this is the paper. In this side, you can see here, I'm going to draw straight line. In this line, wait. Okay. You draw a horizontal line here. And this line, I mark here A. And from A, you mark your hip measurement. I write here B. From B, you mark down your hip length. I have 8 and draw a square. This is hip measurements. This is C and D. Now, from B, you draw, from B, you mark down your crotch depth. I have 10 and crotch depth. You give ease 3/4 and mark from here. So draw a line. This is D. This is E. You can see here now. Now, this is crotch length. Find middle of this line. Mark F. Okay. Now, this is front. From D, in this line, you mark hip measurement divided by 4 and mark from D to here. I have 10, so divided in 4, I have 2.5 inches. From D, I mark 2.5 inches. G. Sorry. Now, from D, you mark diagonal line. In this line you mark 1.5 inch edge. Okay. Now from B I mark 1/4 inch inside. Only 1/4 inch. Okay. Now you are going to connect this 1/4 inch. This F and this point until here. Look. Okay, you can see now you draw this line. So now from G and E you find the middle of this line. I have 12.5. It means 6.25. From this point you draw a line up and until down. So in this line you mark your pant length from waist to ankle. I have 38, so I mark 38 inches. Okay, now you mark your knee length from waist. I have 22. Draw a line. Okay, in bottom you have to draw a horizontal line. In this line you mark your wide of your pant. I took one side 7 and the other side 7 inches, 7 inches. So you connect this 7 inch with this point. Like this. Okay. Also, 7 inches here. You connect these 7 inches until your hip line. Okay. Until your hip line. This is your knee length. Knee length from waist. I have 22 inches. Look, now from this knee length line you mark 1 inch inside, and from this side also 1 inch inside. So you are going to connect this point until here and hip measurement until here. Bit curve, okay, like this, and from this side also like this. Okay, now you connect this point to your hemline. Also this point to your hemline. You can see now And in waistline, I'm going to mark my waist measurement. Waist measurement divided by 4 and plus 1 inch. This 1 inch, this is for dart. So I have 9.5, and this waist measurement join with your hip line. Okay. Now in this line you mark ½ inch this side, ½ inch other side, and length of your dart 4.5 inches. 4.5, ½ inch, ½ inch. Now connect these two. You have your dart. This is your front hand for your jumpsuit. I give all around ½ inches sewing allowance, but side seam I give 1 inch half, 1 inch sewing allowance. Hemline I give 1.5 inch sewing allowance. Okay. You are going to give sewing allowance for new curve line, also this one. This is your pant. Now I'm going to cut this and take out. This is your front pant. I'm going to write here front. I'm going to give here side pockets. I start side seam pocket I'm going to make here. Okay, and from waistline I mark 1.5 inches. 1.5 inches, and I put my hand and look how much I need. Okay, so I think 6 inches, and I'm going to draw look and just trace this and take out. So now I'm going to make back side. Draw a line. also this side, draw a line. I leave 1 inch distance. Okay. Now I mark here A. From A point, I'm going to mark hip measurement and hip length. This is hip length from here to here, A, and from A to B, hip measurement, and mark here also hip measurement. Draw a line square. Okay. Now I'm going to mark crotch depth, like crotch depth plus 3/4 inches. So, and draw a line. Okay, this is crotch, this is hip. Okay, A, B, C and D, E and F. From E, you extend this line. In this line, you are going to mark hip measurement divided in 2. I have 10 divided in 2. I have 5. So I'm going to mark 5 inches here. F. From E point, I'm going to draw a diagonal line. Look, on, and here I mark 2 inches. Okay, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, G, H. A to B, hip measurement. A to D, hip measurement. B to C, also hip measurement. B to E, crotch depth. A to F, crotch depth. E to G, hip measurement divided in 2. I have 5. 1/2 of hip line, okay, from here to here. So I'm going to find from B to E, middle. I mark it J. Okay. From B to inside, I'm going to mark 3/4 inches and 1/4 inch up. From B to inside 3/4 and 1/4 inch up. This connect with this 1/4 inches. Okay. Now you are going to connect this point, this point, this point, and this point. Hip curve back. Look, touch all marks. Okay, now you measure from here to here and find half of it and mark. you draw a line. Until down. In this line, you mark your pant length from waist to ankle. Okay. So I have 38 and I'm going to mark 38. So you draw a line here. In this line, I mark 7.5 inches, 7.5 inches. A small piece paper. So 7.5 here and 7.5 here. Okay, you are going to connect this point until your hip line and this point until this point. Okay. Here. Again, you mark from waist your knee length. I have 22 and draw a line. This is knee length. Okay. Now, from this knee length, I'm going to mark 1 inch inside, also 1 inch inside. And you connect this 1 inch with your hip line, nice curved line, like this. Also, this side. Now, this point you connect with your hemline. Okay. You can see now, this is back. You are going to give sewing allowance. This is your side seam. This is inside seam. But before you cut, you have to control whether you have same measurements inside here, outside here, front and back. Look, I'm going to check. I have 28.25. This is inside. I'm going to check side seam. I have 39 inches. I'm going to check whether you have same measurements. I need ½ inch more here. I have here 28¼ inch. Yeah, must be 40 inch. So this is wrong. Okay, now you give 1½ inch sewing allowance here, 1 inch here, all around ½ inch. Look like this. So what I forgot here, I must check whether I have my waist measurements. So waist divided by 4 and 1 inch plus 4 darts. Okay, and I have here 9½. I make little bit curve here, and I'm going to find center of this line, mark line 5 inches down and ½ inch, ½ inch. This is my dart. This is my back. This is my front. This pant I'm going to use for my jumpsuit. My previous video I already showed how to make top for this jumpsuit. This is front and this is front neck, the other side. This is center front. You mark center front, and first you sew darts here and here, also here and here. After that you bring center front to center front, pin it. Okay. Look, this is band. Band I already cut until here, but when you are going to sew with pant, you have to cut whole band piece. It means I fold this band piece until center front and cut this on fold. Look, I already cut one side with fusing, the other side means you need double. This is facing for neckline. Look, first you sew here and turn it, and this is the other side facing. Back side I'm going to make some changes. Back side I'm going to sew zip, so you have to make ½ inch inside, draw a little bit curved line. You have to give 3/4 inch for your zip sewing allowance. After that you sew this dart. This is back yoke. After you sew here, look, This is yoke piece. This is for sewing allowance for zip. I have already cut double, one side with fusing. After you finish darts, first you sew darts and you sew facing, also facing here. Then you join shoulders. I will show you later how to do rest. Sleeves. This is sleeves. I already cut, and I will show you how to sew it. So you can see now, this is front piece. I already sew facing here. Look, darts. I sew, cut and press. Okay, and this is other side, facing and turn it. This is back facing. I'm going to show you how to make this facing here. This is front and this is back. First you sew here and make notches. Then after that you sew this edge, okay? And look, this facing, you press it very well. After that you take this one. This is your shoulder, this is your shoulder. Look, hold it like this, and this one exactly, you can see here, exactly here, and turn this side. Okay, all together and pin it. Pin. Now you sew here. Okay, sew here and make overlock here and turn it. After you turn, you get like this. You cannot see anything here, clean. Okay, front, and take the other side front. This is center front. Also you mark here center front. Take these two, you bring center front together and pin it. Okay, pin it like this. After you pin it, just make stitches here. Okay, after that you sew side seams, both sides. Okay, now this is back side pant. Look, back side. I sew already 2 darts. After that you leave 5.5 inches. This is for zip area, 5.5 inches. Then after that, from here to here you sew. Look, I sew already. Okay, this is back side. And front side, first you join here. Okay, crotch line, you join here and sew 2 darts. Okay, I'm going to show how to make pockets. Take this part and pin it. Pin it and sew. Also this side, sew. Okay, after you sew, you turn this side and all your seam allowance goes this way to the lining and you sew here, exactly here. So you can see here, first you sew, cut, pin. Take this part, look here and here. So pockets. And stitch here. Now take your back side and join with seams. This is back side, this is front. Join side seams. First side seams and after that seam inside, but don't forget these two must be together. Okay, so now you can see here I join side seam and this is band, look, I mark here which side is up and center. You bring this one to center point. There is a notch here. Pin it. And side seam, exact to side seam. Pin it until back side. You can see here, this is dart. I cut diagonal. Pin it. Pin it. So you have to sew this line. After that, you take lining part of this band, and here is center. You pin it under, up, middle, and this one under. Okay. And pin it, pin it, pin it, and sew again. Okay. So after I sew here, you can see, you cannot see inside. It's very neat. Okay. Now take your pant. This is center front. Now this is center front here. You take pin, so you can see now I attach pant to band, and inside, look, you attach this, and this one you fold it, and you can sew with hand. Look, very neat. Sew with hand. After that, this is very important. I'm going to show you. You have to check whether you have same place together. Look, this must be not one up or one down. You hold this and check same place. After that, you sew zipper. This is sleeve. You can see here upside cut mark. This is side seam. First you join side seam and sew hemline and attach this armhole and sleeve together. Okay, so that's it for today. I hope you enjoy with my tutorial. Until next time, stay happy and safe. I'm Sandhya. Learn it, do it.